Hi guys, welcome back to another new video from me, Samantha, and this is the Budget Mum UK. Today we are doing some cash envelope stuffing with a few tweaks and changes, and I promise not to miss envelopes out this time. Here we go. Okay, so let's get into this week's bill tracking and cash stuffing, and I should have 290 plus I had £10 left over from last week, so we've got 300 total, hopefully. 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, £300. Yay me, well done me. So let's just sort all that out and we'll see where we're going to be stuffing in this week. Alright, I've got my manifestation check. I'm going to keep that in front of me so I'm mindful of everything I am doing right now, and that not only stays on my wall in the office because, well, it's just a visual reminder. So we've got £300 total because we had £10 rolled over from last week. If you watched my video on Wednesday, unstuffed the envelopes and saw where everything went, so I knew that was coming to be extra in this week, and I'll link that video for us there. So let's see where we're going to go with this week. So before I start, I always like to look over the coming week. Now this is this is today, and then this is the remaining week. Now I've nothing physically put into there, however it is half term, so I know Holly is going to be about, and also I'm planning on using the Merlin card to go to a few places because a bit ago, I don't know if you remember, I mentioned that we purchased the Merlin card. It's gone on as one of my debts now because for me it was more of an investment and I had to be purchased there and then to get the deal that was going on at the time. So I have got that, so I'll be using that quite a bit next week, so I may need a bit more in transport to do that. I tend to go with friends who do drive, and that means at least I can car share with them, but obviously got petrol and things to contribute in there. I might need to put a bit more in food shopping this week because when they're at home children tend to eat a lot, don't they? Mine does. So even though there's nothing physically written in as yet, I know that is the case. In fact, I will put in half term, so I know exactly what that means. It means feed the children. Right, so that's something to bear in mind when I'm doing my envelopes today. We've got clothing at the moment. I stopped putting money in it and I decided I'm going to start putting more in, so I'm going to put 10 in here today, which should give me a total of 15, because Holly's a lot taller than me anyway. She's always going to be tall, and then Alex is just a growing baby, so I might as well start to accrue it now. So this is my exciting one. So if you watched Wednesday's video, you will know that I have got something that I've done with this money. So I did have £70 in. I've taken it out. It's gone to one side. It went out on 20th or 70th because it's going towards something particularly special. Well, I think it's special. It's really cool. So that's at zero at the moment. I'm going to start putting some more back in it. There we go. Why not? Because as I said, I was saving up for a spa day. I just don't even know when I'm even going to get time to go on a spa day. It's just even though there's nothing on my calendar, which is very, very sad, my days just seem to be filled. I work quite a bit, so, or putting things together for work, or my Etsy is by the way, Etsy is going, oh, fantastic. I'm so much closer. Okay, I'm not £10,000, I'm not even £1,000, but I feel like it's achievable and it's a good motivation that every time you guys order from there, oh, you're amazing, you're legends. But it's keeping me very busy is my point. Like I know I quite often message some of you very late at night with my questions and comments about things that you want for your orders. So I don't expect you to reply then, but some of you do. So you're obviously on the same sort of time frame as me. But there we go. Food shopping. So let's go with 30, I think, this week, which is a lot for me. Guys, if you would comment and let me know, by the way, I've started to put together a video on how I manage a food budget of basically I can do £10 a week, but I thought and I can do it, but I have things in my cupboard that I can do it with. 30. So I did look at putting together a really simplified £20 a week, feed a family on 4 for £20 a week, using fresh produce as well, but bearing in mind or assuming there is very minimal in your cupboards, just like salt and pepper, maybe some ketchup, mayonnaise, and some sort of oil to shop with. That's what I was thinking. Would you be interested in seeing that kind of video? If so, please do let me know. If it's not your bag, you don't care how I get to live on very little for food, then that's no problem either. Just let me know that as well. So yeah, I've started to put one together. Well, the bones bit, or like plan one, just so you know. But yeah, time with friends, going nowhere, doing nothing. But let's put some more in here. Why not? Whilst I can. I love how popular these are as well. I do love every time you come up with some really cool ideas for it. What's that there? For the Disney envelopes. I love designing them and creating them. You've got some fab ideas. I'm gonna go all out and put 30 in here. Oops, 30. I feel like we're gonna be getting out and about quite a bit next week, so. That one. Okay, so let's total up how much I've put in my fluid envelopes this week. I always grab the calculator. So lazy. I can do this in my head. Come on, I'm going to make the brain work. 30, 40, 70, 80, 90 spent, which means that there should be 210 to go in my sinking funds, towards my challenges and towards my debt this week. Okay, let's see what that's going to look like. Guys, I apologise. It seems to be like a really weird light flickering, and to the naked eye I can't see it, so I can't figure out where the light is, but as I'm looking on the camera it's obviously flickering. It's really annoying me. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is because I can't be doing. I've got like my spotlights in the office and I've got 2 big sort of like camera lights, so I don't know whether it's one of those or I don't know. I'll try and figure it out for the next video. I'm really sorry anyway, but just thought I'd put that out there. Right, we've got 210 left over, but before I even start, I'm going to go and make sure my savings challenge is completed. I might need to change because I've no fibres. I'm going to have to change some of these down. Have I even got any fibres? I don't know if I have got any fibres, you know. Right, let's put 20 in here. I have to put an IOU because I've got no £5 notes, and then as soon as I get one this week, because I'm only going to put 20 in because if I shave like that much of it, there you go, that's obviously worth £5, isn't it? Until I can get the fiver. Get that going in there. I also want to make sure that these are done. It might seem like a bit of a backwards way of doing it, but this is effective. It is words. It is a envelope stuffing, so of a fashion. So let's put that to one side so I know it's definitely done. So let's put that in. Oh, so many pens, so many pens. We've got 25 in there now. Emergency. I'm going to throw another 50 in there after that disaster last week where I had to hit all of it. I'm not taking the chance of ever being short. So 50's gone in. And that means I've got 140 in there as well. That makes me happy. New car, you're going to get 50 as well. I'm feeling very generous. Do you know what? I did this last week because I forgot to include my debt last week, didn't I? And I was like, oh, I've got so much money because I'm not paying towards debt. How nice will it be though? In a few months' time, hopefully, when debts are paid off, and I will have so much more. Gifts, I can get 10. Oops. 30 to 55. If you're liking the trackers, by the way, I've just had an order from Vanessa who asked me to create some Disney inspired trackers, and they are now got 3 different types on my Etsy store, and they are super cute. Oh, if I can figure out how to do it, I will link a picture here. I love them. I'm trying to think about how I can incorporate them in my life. Yeah, they are super cute. So thank you for, if you've ever got any suggestions of things you want me to make, if it's not there, please let me know and I will make it, because I just love making these things. I really do, honestly. Let's put 10 in here for Holly, and Alex will obviously then get the same. Means I've used up all my 10 now. Unless I can trade something. I could do with, because I'm getting to the end of the month, I've used up all like the smaller notes. I might have to do some unstuffing at some point, just because, well, yeah, these are getting quite fat. Oh, look, I found some 5s. Find some 5s. Right, let's trade. Let's do some swapping. So that had 40 in, that's what it had. I'll put 5 in there. I'll go back and fix my Christmas challenge for a second. That's now got 45 in still. I'm not putting a lot in because I know I've not got anything very much coming in. Oh, well, sorry, not coming in, but needed soon. I hope. Gizmos and thingamabobs. I'm gonna have to put 10 in there because I want to use that 5 in a second, don't I? So what's that one? Holidays, and then my credit repayments. I'm going to have a look at the credit repayments in a moment. So 20 for holidays because nothing else. So what goes in there? Okay, let's fix the Christmas saving and let's look at the credit repayments as well. Okie dokie. I was quite lucky really, because I put it so it's coloured in partially, but knowing me, I would forget that I've done that. So there we go, that's 25. Now I can colour it all in. So satisfying, even though my colouring in is rubbish. This is why we have stamps and stickers instead. Anyway, you get the gist. You get the gist. So that's that. So, credit repayment. Now I'm going to put this 20 in. So it says I've got one that I haven't put anything in for ages. How rubbish. I must have put this envelope somewhere and just, I don't know, been silly. So let me just double check there is 150 there, because it wouldn't surprise me if I have miscounted somewhere. But basically, put it like this. So I've got 20, 30, 40, 50. I can't count today. Let me just organise these into my note piles. I'm more like this to count better. I'm fine. It's late. It's not really. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 150 is there. So that's what we said we had. The back of the envelope. So that's going to go towards my credit repayment. Now my basic payment that come out, in fact I don't know why. I know why, because I haven't. They're not direct debits. I'm just thinking, why have I not put them in direct debits? I've not, because I would like to try and pay a bit more, basically. So Lizzie told me about the snowball and the avalanche things. So these are the debt that they want payment. So I've just paid that from, I actually paid it out of my bank, so I do need to repay that back in. And I only paid the minimum on that. Now, that total, let's call it 129. It just means I've got an extra 21 somewhere to go towards something else. What I need to do, it's not on here for some reason. I need to have, like, how much is owed on each, I think. That would make me feel better. Logically, I ought to be paying this one off first because that one's the interest rate, the other two have not. So I'm going to put the other 29, and I can make an extra payment, that's not a problem. Towards there. So if I do that today, when I nip into town, I can go and put that in. So that's where that extra repayment's going. I need to take the whole lot to town, so I can put that to one side. So that's me pretty much stuffed for this week. Next week's going to be interesting. I'm hoping I stick with the budget because of going away and doing things, but yeah, that's where we're looking at today. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you've got to the end of this video, you are a legend and I genuinely appreciate you. If you could give this a thumbs up or comment, that would be amazing because it has got a massive impact on my channel and it really helps me to grow as well, believe it or not. Yeah, and thanks again for joining us, and I will see you on Sunday with another new video.